World News Now delivers your morning papers.
Welcome back, everybody. This story broke while I was on vacation last week, but it was big news in the media world, so I'm going to get a little soapboxy here. I apologize ahead of time here, but it was big news out of New Orleans that the daily paper there, the Times-Picayune, which is 175 years old, a big anniversary there, actually is going to stop publishing except for 3 days a week, devote more resources to its online, to its website, and in the process lay off a lot of its staff, a lot of reporters, a lot of its staff, and as well as cut back on salaries and other things. So it's a transformation for that paper, and it struck me particularly hard because it was my first job out of college where I was employed for the Times-Picayune. I stayed there 7 years, and obviously, if you watch the show for any amount of time, you know how much I love New Orleans. I'll be back there this weekend, and see a lot of these people who work for the paper, so they're going to find out next week, in fact, whether they'll be able to stay or whether they're going to get a severance package and be asked to go. But I just wanted to make a larger point that this is such a hurtful and damaging decision for the city and for journalism as a whole, not only because newspapers drive news coverage around the country, but this decision will make New Orleans the biggest city in this country without a daily newspaper. It's been around almost 200 years, as we said. It is still a profitable paper. Yeah. It still has high market penetration, if not the highest in the country. And so to do this, to water down the product, really is incredibly sad. And I know those people who are about to get laid off, some of them, and what a tough time it is in that newsroom. So I wanted to extend my thoughts and prayers to the folks down there. And also, there's a group on Facebook called Save the Picayune. You can check that out. Also, Friends of the Times-Picayune. You can also go there as well. There are efforts underway. And if you know of any jobs in the media, PR, newspapers in that part of the country or anywhere else, please send them to me on Facebook or Twitter. And I will pass them on to my friends and colleagues in New Orleans. And I just hope that, considering this was a paper where reporters whose homes were underwater reported on Katrina, for which they won the Pulitzer, the devotion to community news that paper has shown for all these years, a city that's already lost so much in the years since the storm, to lose one of its institutions is really, really tough. And I just hope that the corporate bean counters who make these kinds of decisions realize that whether it's newspapers or TV or online or whatever, the goal here is to be a public service, not to be a profit center. Wake up and learn that, and don't hurt a truly great city that deserves a newspaper.
I'm trying to get you to wake up.